I'm Tiny Steele from Epicurious.com, and you're watching Around the World in 80 Dishes. Today we're making a specialty of Northern India, and I'm making it here with my friend, Chef David Kamen from the Culinary Institute of America. Chef Kamen, I can't tell you how obsessed I am with this dish, Saag Paneer. I think about it, I dream about it, I obsess over this dish. I don't know why. I think it's because basically it's spinach with cheese. Essentially what it is.
What it is.
All right, so show me how to do it.
Well, we have all of our ingredients here. Everything is all set up, ready to go. This is the Saag Paneer. I made that earlier today, and it's a very simple dish to put together. You bring 2 quarts of milk to a boil, turn it off, add in a quart of buttermilk, and just stir it, and the curds just automatically form. And then you strain that through some cheesecloth and press it, and just let it dry for about an hour or so, and it turns into what you see in front of you, into this nice little curd here.
Now, if you didn't want to do all of that, could you just go and buy this at the store?
Absolutely. You can go
it just wouldn't be as fresh.
It wouldn't be as fresh, and you may have a harder time finding it, but if you could find some ricotta salata, it's a very similar kind of a thing there too.
Well, what about farmer's cheese? Could you
farmer's cheese is a little wet. You'd have to dry that out. So if you were to put that in some cheesecloth and let it hang in your refrigerator over a container to catch the juice, and then that would dry out, and then you can also slice that and do that as well.
I see. Okay. Good to know. All right.
So the first thing we're actually going to do is we're going to start to make the sauce, and we're going to make a spinach and green pepper sauce. So we've got some spinach. We've got 2 cups of cooked spinach over here, and we've got some green peppers, and we're going to go ahead and put that all into the blender over here.
Okay.
So if
Can
you
I
want
go
to
ahead and do that?
and dump that right in there. And get the juice in there too. We need to have a little bit of moisture inside there. And this blender is an amazing piece of equipment.
Oh,
you can
my
turn
gosh.
rocks in this thing.
I know. I've become a convert of the Vitamix, I have to say. So should I put the peppers
drop
in?
them right
okay.
in.
So green peppers and not the red peppers.
Not the red peppers.
Okay.
Those are going to go in our sauce later on.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and cover this up, and we're going to start it off. And want to make sure that you're on variable speed and your speed is all the way down so it doesn't shoot off on you. And we're going to start it off real slow, and then we're going to slowly turn the speed up. Let it go full blast until it's nice and smooth. We really want to almost liquidize it. So we're going to just go ahead and slowly. So we want the spinach sauce to be nice and smooth and nice and liquidy, and as you can see here, we have a really smooth, creamy sauce.
It's a real puree, I see.
So now we're going to let this sit for a minute, and we're going to come over here, and we're going to actually fry the cheese.
Excellent.
So just like we've done before, we're going to turn our pan on, a nice gentle heat, and we're going to add to it some vegetable oil.
Regular vegetable oil?
Regular plain old vegetable oil. We don't have enough inside there, about 1/4 of an inch or so, enough to come halfway up the sides of the cheese.
I see.
And while this is heating up, we're going to take some of the pieces of our paneer. We're just going to dredge it in flour, and that's going to help keep it from sticking. We're also using a non-stick pan, and that's also going to help make sure that it doesn't stick so well. So you can flour a couple of those up.
And these are just regular flour?
Plain old all-purpose flour. Okay. So now that we've done this, we're just going to take a little tiny bit of flour, drop it inside there.
That's a great way to test, right?
It's a good way to test because you can see now it's bubbling and that flour is kind of shooting all over the place. So that's a good indication that our pan is hot. So we'll go ahead and take the paneer and just very carefully, be careful you don't splash it.
Okay.
And when you put it in, you always want to put it in so it splashes over that way and not this way. So we'll just lay a couple of those right inside. So what we want to do is we'll let this get nice and golden brown inside here. And we're just about, you can see it's starting to golden brown up around the edges there. So that's just about where we want it to be. Okay, so we'll just flip those over.
Yummy, yummy.
Okay. Okay, if they're not quite brown, you can let them wait a little longer. You want to try flipping a couple of them?
Yeah, although I'm used to using tongs to flip things over.
Okay, you can certainly use tongs, but you do want to be real careful with tongs on here because the tongs might crush them and might cause them to break away. So a spatula is probably going to be a little bit better.
Okay.
Or tongs, if you're somewhat gentle with it, that would certainly be okay too.
Okay.
Okay. So brown a few moments on one side, brown a few moments on the other side. It's fully cooked, so we don't have to worry about just getting a little hot on the inside.
So you're really just doing this to crisp it up. You're not doing it to cook it or anything.
Crisp color. You know, the color is flavor.
Yes.
So we want to have plenty of that inside there as well. Temperature control is one of the things that you always want to look at. If you think they're browning a little too fast, a little too dark, don't be afraid to turn your temperature down.
Okay.
If you think they're moving a little too slowly, don't be afraid to turn your temperature up. Remember, you're in control. Recipes are great things, but recipes can never look inside your pan and tell you what's going on. So sometimes you have to take control of what's happening there. All right?
That's so true.
Good. Let's go ahead and pull those out.
Okay.
I'm going to turn this off just for a minute. Go ahead and pull those out.